I've missed playing and streaming this. I tell you what, I've really missed streaming this.
That's been a while.
It's been months since I've streamed any trucking games. Months.
Mm.
I'm paying for it now though. My back is doing its own little dance, shall we say. And my knee is killing me as well. But the meds will hopefully kick in soon.
Fingers crossed.
I want to make a change for farming sim.
Yeah.
I've been streaming that too much. I'd quite happily play it all the time, don't get me wrong. I'd quite happily get on it now. I'm streaming now, but I think some of my regulars are getting a bit piddled off of seeing it now. Does Mike always echo in TS tests? Don't know. Mine doesn't.
Yeah.
The echo you can hear is when his cabbage's mic is picking it up his end. If he mutes his mic, you won't hear me. Or if he turns it down in sensitivity, you won't hear me.
Sensitivity's turned quite down actually.
I must have a booming voice then.
Probably.
But you won't commit yourself to that question, though, will you?
No.
I won't hit you.
Okay.
Much. I'll take once.
Alright. I want to go make a cup of tea, but I can't be asked to move.
Told you, put a travelling kettle upstairs in the room with a computer.
I have got my percolator, not percolator. Coffee machine, but still can't be asked to move.
This is bone idle.
Yep. It's been a busy day.
You went to work with 6 hours.
It's been so busy, they had full production on today.
Yeah, I know. Oh, Liam's got a gearbox for his car now,
Yeah, I messaged him earlier.
apparently. I don't know where he's got it from or what, but I know Donna said earlier.
Yeah, well, looks like I'm busy with Christmas.
No, he's gonna have. You've been busy doing the gearbox. You ain't.
No? Oh,
No.
Okay, that's alright.
Because if what I think is the clutch is playing up. Because I could drive the car back with no clutch at all, which means to me that the gearbox is knackered. Clutch is knackered, not the gearbox.
No, take you straight back to the garage.
So of course he needs to take you back to the garage where it originally done it to get for the warranty on the clutch, and that's it. I've told him that. Now whether he's going to listen or not, I don't know. But if you tell anybody else touches it, he'll avoid the warranty.
Yeah. I won't touch it. I'll look at it, and that's it. I won't touch it.
Whose jokes?
I need pee now, pee.
What jokes have I done?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't really know. This guy he's still following me. I think he was going the opposite way to me. He turned around and followed me.
He likes you.
Bye bye. Miss you already. Mwah, mwah. Don't confuse him. Bloody kisses and all. Oh crap, red light. Oh, never mind. It's too late. It's hard to slam on brakes when you're
Laughing.
yeah. I have to use automatic Hobbit though because of my conditions at the moment, so and this chair doesn't help. I used to use full manual on Eurotrack.
I keep switching between both.
But most modern trucks are automatic these days anyway, so
Yeah.
especially the European ones. I know most American trucks are manual. There is don't get me wrong, there is some automatic ones out there. Because Trucker Josh from Canada owns. I know he's Canadian, but he's still in the Americas. He spends more time in America than he does in Canada when he's working. He used to own a fully automatic. I think it was a 13 speed, I think it was. But something went wrong with the engine or something, and it's going to cost him about $25,000 to fix it, so he's back working for the company now.
That's a lot of money.
He's moving me wrong, he made a fortune driving out with his own truck. He's getting paid triple what he would have been if he was working for the company. So by the time he paid his expenses, he was getting paid more or less double what he was earning before. I want one of those bloody newfangled shifters. That's got the 18 speed with the the truck one. There's a link below, CSI or something, or I can't remember what it is. There's a link below for it.
Oh yeah, CSIO technology.
That's the one. They do a full 18 speed thing which goes on to the G27.
Or just like clips on with it.
You take the the steering cap off, the steering knob off. You take that off, and then it goes on. Then just tightens up, and it plugs into USB. Then no drivers. Windows picks it up straight away like that as what it is, and so does the software for the G27.
Oh, really?
And you got a full switch head. You got the high and low range and everything, all the switches and everything on the gear stick, and they're to like $200 or something stupid.
But yeah.
They're a lot of money, but they are, the truck part. It is a proper truck part. It's not a copy. It's not plastic. It's full on metal, full on, so, and they're bloody expensive to buy. So when my old boss from when I was working in the steelworks, where the trucks are down there, you had to buy one for one of his old Volvos, and it cost him about 178 quid, 190 quid plus VAT plus delivery. So I know that at least half the cost of that buying that is a minimum is for buying that part alone. And they change it all because it's all air compressed or whatever in the truck, but in the actual whatchamacallit, it's all electronics. They take all the internals out and put electronics in it. It'd be cool driving with one of them. But that's another thing on my bucket list. But my bucket list is about 10 miles long. I'm not even do one of the things, let alone all of them. Dragovich is playing Armour 3. Dragovich, I can't remember who the hell that is. Who's Dragovich?
I don't know, I've got loads of friends on Steam, but they keep changing their names, so I can't keep track.
Yeah, same as me. I've been thinking about deleting most of them. I've deleted about 30 of them already. I'm only down to four mods on my Twitch streamer now. I got rid of Peckboy. What was the other ones? The guy from Rust. About 4 others, including Vicky's gone as well. The only ones left is you, Drunzy, Bin. And the Mob Avenger, but the way things have been going, he'll be going as well soon. So he hasn't been in the stream for weeks. Obviously I've still got the bot as well. I'm going to be wrong, the bots are still out of mod, but that's why I'm having to self-moderate tonight. Because Drunzy's full of the flu, so she's having to lie down. Actually, this truck isn't too bad. The thing I don't like about it is the mirrors. The mirrors are too small. You can't have big enough mirrors on a truck. The bigger the mirrors, the better. I think you give me one of those computer viruses, haven't you?
Sorry.
I gotta pull in for a minute. give the Hobbit a couple of minutes to catch up. Because by the time he gets there, I'd have picked the load up and gone. It doesn't sound that powerful. There's not a roar like there is with the Kenworth. I might switch back when I get it back in. Though. It's like with that one, you know you're driving a truck. It just roars. So that you know you're driving it. It's not very quick, but it's. Probably do this tonight now and then do ETS2 tomorrow. But I won't be streaming for very long tomorrow because obviously it's Christmas Eve, isn't it? So I wasn't going to stream tonight. 670 to go. I'm 349. I'll give you 5 minutes to catch up, so. You got TeamSpeak, Hobbit? Where are you headed next? Can I convey with you? But I can't get TS to work. Always echoes when doing that test. It might be because it's picking up your mic, your earphones when you or your whatever your speakers when you're talking. So
Could be.
What truck are you driving? So like a 579, is it? Or are you a W900? Fid Gaming Video, thanks for following. Welcome to the Madhouse.
My truck came into work today.
You are?
My truck came into work today.
Your truck?
Yeah, from ETS2. My big huge Merc.
Oh, the Actros.
Oh yeah. Pulled in and I was like, oh.
Yeah, I know. I have to look at mine every time it's on my desktop. My Lucy Jane, that's what my truck is called, Lucy Jane.
Yep.
From ETS2. How you doing, Fid? As soon as the thing hits a hill, though, it loses about, even a small hill, it loses about 5 or 10 miles an hour. I'll go back to the Kenworth, I think. After this run. I think I got the garage in Elko. I think it's a garage in Elko, or whatever town's nearest to it. I'll just jump back there. Well, I've been there and done that, mate. I worked over Christmas Day, Boxing Day, New Year's Day, Christmas Eve, the lot. I don't do it anymore because obviously I'm medically retired. Is it? I didn't know that. Might make it a bit faster. But it doesn't sound very good either, see. The sound on it sounds more like a transit van to me, but it hasn't got the growl of a truck. Not bad to drive, you know, it's quite good to drive. Yeah, the motor definitely sounds better than the W900. I definitely prefer the W900 for the engine noise. But the Jake braking it sounds like the brakes are rubbing to me. That's what it sounds like, but. You cheating git. You cheating bastard. That's not fair. His home garage is in Elko and he's just gonna spawn there.
Just
Bastard.
I shouldn't be watching this film.
Come on, pull. Come on, fucking hell. Get out and push.
No. Oh.
What did you say?
I said no, it's too cold.
I'm in the desert, it's hot there.
No, it's cold at night in the desert.
Not that cold. And it's only 11:34 PM.
That's not too bad.
That's another game I want, Planet Coaster.
Oh,
The price doesn't seem to be dropping on it though. Not that I can afford it, the price was dropping, but I keep getting these messages, emails from G2A saying, oh, we got a big sale on, and you look at it and they're locked 50 pence off a game.
Yeah.
50 pence off a freaking £40 game is nothing.
Pretty much, yeah. I haven't really got much in the sale actually, because there's
Steam's apparently got a big sale on.
yeah, I know.
What was this on about? Who was it? I can't remember his freaking name now. Came in yesterday or day before yesterday in the stream. What the hell was his name?
Yeah,
He was going to buy two games. One was Project Cars, and the other one was something fairly new game, so about 14 quid.
not bad. I know, I wanted Dishonored 2, it's 26 quid though. It hasn't gone down, well, it's gone down from 40 quid to 26 quid.
And that's 14 quid saving.
Planet Coaster's still 25 quid.
That doesn't drop much at all. Too popular, see?
Yeah. God's supposed to be good though. That's still quite expensive. I 874. I could go make a drink. Back up.
Okay, okay. How far left we got? 180 miles. Closest thing is drinking the fuel. Mini Squirrel, please refrain from using that language. I know it's not showing in the stream, in the chat, but if you can't talk without swearing, please leave. Bollocks. Let's top it up. So. Oh, it's that's. You're trying to have a laugh. I wouldn't class that as a laugh. Right, let's get this delivered and get back into a normal truck. 97. Is that 97 miles? Jesus. So how are you, Mini Squirrel? It's been a while since I've seen you in here. No button.
Doesn't help.
How about?
Oh. Hello.
What time's Spud working tomorrow?
He told me, but I can't remember. I think it's 2 o'clock. I think.
2 or 6?
I think so, yeah. 2 to 7, something like that.
I think they're closing fairly early or tomorrow in Asda. Christmas Eve.
Yeah, I think so. it's only close for Christmas Day, isn't it? And that's it.
Yeah, I think so.
Same as most places, anyway.
Yeah, move into one of the public rooms, Hobbit, otherwise the bots will kick you out after 3 minutes if you stay in the main entrance. Give me a couple of minutes till I get down here and I'll drag you in then. Not that far away, from only 28 miles from where you are now, so... Oh, friggin' hell, man!
You're done now.
Looks like I could pull in for bloody inspection. Son of a monkey.
Already are. Dum, dum, dum.
a couple. Let's get back in my W900. 74 grand. Right, company manager, truck manager, right, W900. Do. Put dragon on it. That's okay, that's okay. Put the mirrors on. Yeah, it does a little bit, yeah, definitely. Right, progress, that's the right one. Put them on there, and that. Progress chrome, it's got the right wheels. Put that on. Put that on. Them tyres on. Put that on. Progress wheel, right, it's the same one. That tyre. Kenworth wheels. Chrome nuts. Put that on. I think that'll do. Right, drive it, yes. And I want to go to garage manager. But I haven't got Elko, have I? Oh no, I haven't. Oh, I have. Yeah, I have my Elko. I can't see backwards. I can't see behind me. Company manager, truck garage manager. Are they all small or large? Oh, they're all large. Seems awful small compared to the... Ah, but I didn't change friggin' wheels, did I? Steering wheels. I meant to change the steering wheel. Hang on, let's jump out of this truck and go back in another one. Truck manager. Upgrade. That's the right configuration, that's the right configuration, that's the right configuration, that's the right configuration. That one, where's her indoors? Oh, there she is. Right, that one. Yeah, that's the right mirrors, that's the right there, that's the right there. Right, get rid of that one, that one, that one, and that one. Make these as smaller ones. Right, the tyres, that one. Chrome. Progressive chrome, so right one of them. Scroll down a bit more, that one, that. And them tyres. Here the right wheels. Scroll down for that. Kenworth hub on it. That on it. Them wheels on it. The wheels, mirrors. Right, that on it. That's the right one of that. That's the right one of that. Right, interior. We need to change this wheel. I want something like this to match the. Oh, look at me, got a green cabbage wheel.
Ooh.
Black one doesn't look too bad. Skulls. Oh. I think after a while that one skull one would drive me nuts.
Mm.
I think that one will do. Check out on of that. Yeah, put that in there. I don't know why. They look they're way too big, see those things. See, look, you can't even see that half of that mirror, so I'm getting rid of that. I don't care about it being there. I should do the interior, you know, the interior thing, you know, the dashboard accessory pack and everything. I've got the right 625 horsepower, 18-speed gearbox. I've got the right chassis configuration. Yeah, 6x4. Yeah, that'll do. Confirm. I'll drive that one. Sorry, John, I'm nicking your truck. Right, I need to jump back to Elco again. And quick travel. Yeah, just a bit, yeah. Right. Let's drag Hobbit in.
User was moved to your channel.
Hey Hobbit, how you doing? I'll give you top power, no mate. Yeah. What's it? 4. What have you spotted?
Nothing. I pressed the wrong button on the PC.
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, yeah. Clear as day. No echoes, nothing. Shut that down.
Can you hear me okay?
Yep, I can hear you, yep. Can you hear me? I don't think you can. Hello?
Odie diddly.
I don't think he can hear us. I think he's got his sound muted by the looks of it.
Yeah, I can hear you, mate.
All right, there we go. Your voice sounds familiar.
It might just have one of those voices.
No, I swear.
Yeah, I think I might have spoken to you before, I'm not sure.
I think I heard you talking in in the game earlier. You sound very similar to somebody I've heard recently, very, very recently.
Yeah, possibly. I was telling the guy to turn his lights on.
That was the one. See, I told it. I know I heard his voice.
Okay, just bear with me. I'll just load the game up.
So look, see what's in the world of contracts. External contracts. Where are we going to go next? Oh, I could do cars. Holbrook. Excavator. No, I don't know what to do an excavator. Well, Christ, there's a lot of cars on here. Holbrook. The Grand Canyon. Well, that's a pep trailer, I like them. Ugh.
Yeah,
Yeah, yuck. They're horrible, the pep trailers. Flagstaff. Could go to Flagstaff. Try and see what Hobbit have got first. Should be the same, pretty much the same contracts. Well, when we were doing it.
Yeah.
The same exact same cargo trailer going to the same destination as well. You should be in here.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep. Yeah, we can hear you, Hobbit. Just deciding where we're going to go. Right, when I do that, let's change the seat position.
Where are you guys? Where are you parked?
Well, I'm parked at Elko Player Garage. Cabbage isn't in the game. He's too much of a wimp.
Yeah? No, I'm not a wimp.
What?
I'm not a wimp.
Get your ass in the game, man. Prove me wrong.
How's that proving you wrong?
Because I said I'm calling you a wimp because you're not in the game, coming in the game. You're not coming in the game, so it means you're a wimp. But you reckon you're not a wimp?
Yeah, I'm cool.
No, cabbages aren't cool. Cabbage will give you the farts.
That's Brussels. Oh wait, yeah, they can't be.
Damn it. I missed on my mirrors, my lights on top of the cab. I've got two one side and one the other. There should be three in the middle and one each side, but it's alright. I can change it. Not yet though. Why can't I scroll down these freaking messages then? Top left. Season effects.
whereabouts are you planning on going then?
Anywhere, the mind, wherever you want to go.
I really don't mind.
Wherever you want to go, mate. We'll have a look, see what jobs you got now, and then we'll go from there then. Right, then let's get that back in there.
Just nice to have someone to truck along with and just running solo all the time.
Good.
Right, let's get rid of that. Let's have a look, see what jobs. Because I can go on the external contracts of the World of Trucks. I got a normal trailer going to the Grand Canyon as well. Yeah, no, they're both normal trailers. Tidbit in the Grand Canyon.
I don't have anything down to the Grand Canyon.
Are you thinking down to Holbrook?
Yeah, I've got things down to
Got a
Holbrook.
good radio check.
Right, I'll grab one of them then.
Ahí tiempo. TSGmods.
Right, so they're all going to, why are they all going to the same bloody place? Right, all going to rail export. Beverages, that'll do. Gravatt will go into Holbrook. Beverages go into the rail export yard in Holbrook.
Yep, I got that job as well. Take that then.
Right, let's go and take the trailer up. Avenger! Bloody hell, mate. I haven't seen you for a long time. Yeah, I know how busy it is, mate. Yep, multiplayer, yep.
Whereabouts do you have to pick your train up?
Walbert. Or Walmart.
The other side, other side of the highway, isn't it?
It's, yeah, the other side of the highway, yeah. Just down from Plaster and Sons.
I'm just going to come across towards the junction.
That's waiting for Optimus Prime to get it, decide what the hell he's doing with his trailer.
Sound muted.
Yeah, they have done an amazing job, Avenger.
motel place on the left on the way out, mate.
Oh, the rest stop, you mean? Yeah, I see it. Go on, you
Yeah,
can
it's
pull out
right
one. I'll follow you. See how good your driving is.
Hello?
See how good your driving is.
Yeah, it's alright, no worries. I know the feeling.
Sound
You're actually lucky, Avenger, that you came in today, because I was going to give it a couple more days and then remove you from the moderating team. I've removed 90% of the mods because they've been inactive, including Peckboy. Peckboy's actually been demodded as well. He was more concerned about modding myself.
sound
I gotta pull him for the way station. So have you, by the looks of it.
sound muted.
Oh, pardon me. But I'm glad you're back, because I didn't want to have to remove you. That's a problem. I like to be. If I'm kept in the loop of what's going on, then I will say I wouldn't remove you, because if you're busy with work, you can't be in the stream. I didn't want to remove any of my moderators, but I had to. Because I need to. I'm self-moderating. Well, I was self-moderating tonight until you turned up. I've already had one trolling out to deal with tonight.